Oh, it's February 28th, 2025. My name is James Edward Holden. So I heard this guy, I can't remember his name, I don't know how to pronounce his name. He's the guy that I listen to sometimes. He's live streaming right now, talking about the rod, God's rod. He spoke against trying to pray to God, pray to Christ, while smoking ganja, while living in sin. And if I took that guy's advice, I'd probably be dead right now. Or I'd probably be living in a life of sin. So I had to say something. They've got one of my channels blocked in the live stream chat there, so I went over to another one. And I put it in the live stream chat, and I said that it's not good that he's speaking against it, that it's basically holy. Yeah, I don't condone it. I'm a shaman. I do my own thing. I'm not part of that, dude. And they've got their own, like, weird racial thing going on. Same with the Rastas. Where it's like, it's Afrocentric. And that's for a reason. And it has to do with connection to being Israelites. So, I'm part of that. Whether they like it or not. With my skin. I keep saying who I am, and nobody wants to listen to me. And I'm like, well, you guys are going to be really surprised when you guys find out who I am, and you find out that you guys, like, thought I wasn't who I am. So I gotta battle everybody for my right to exist in this world. And I'm like this problem solver guy that, like, is doing things that nobody else is. And I'm like, everybody else is, like, getting the spotlight. I'm not being able to be listened to or heard. I can't do what I need to do. And God's just pissed. And I keep saying it to everybody. This is why God's pissed. It's because nobody wants to listen to me. I can't get connected with the Rastas. You're not going to speak against ganja and pretend like you're a holy man. You hypocrite. It helps save my life. It helps me pray. Open up my heart when nothing else worked. So, if you are somebody who uses ganja, this guy, what he's saying is basically Jesus isn't going to listen to you if you're smoking weed. It's not true. And don't listen to these nerds. I mean, even if they are talking about the Book of Mormon. No, they're not connected to me. I unsubscribe from their channels because they're preaching a bunch of nonsense. It's time to invest in me, invest in the truth, and not this other whatever is going on. Or I'm being kept out of the picture because whatever excuse whoever wants to make to try to make it so I can't even say anything. You evil freaks. You're hypocrites, liars, and iniquity workers until proven otherwise. You opportunistic parasites. Yeah, so, it's like the same kind of people that are supposed to be listening to me are the ones that are being used as a weapon against me now. And so what's going to happen is God's just going to make yet another way. You guys don't get to take what's mine. And by that I mean many different things, but primarily the house of Jacob is with me, not them. And everybody's going to see it when I move on. I've reached out for help, man. You guys, I've been terrorized. I've been trying to connect with you guys and other African people who believe in Christ. And I've been censored, isolated, terrorized. I've had genocide committed against me. If you think I'm like not one of you guys because of this color of my skin, you're crazy. I mean, help me get a DNA test, dude. Get a DNA test, and I can almost guarantee we're, like, related. I'm just saying. Same with Sizzla, man. I mean, I've got a telepathic connection with Sizzla and other Rastas. This is all part of it, dude. This is stuff that's been covered up, that's being acknowledged. And guess what? I'm at the center of it. And I've been saying it the entire time. And nobody wants to listen, like I'm some sort of worthless person that doesn't know what I'm talking about. And excuse me. You aren't the authority on these matters. And God's going to show you all the truth. You're going to be like, oh man, we should have treated him right. Should have treated me right. Yeah, you guys should have treated me right. And it's going to be too late. I'm just going to be like, dude, I tried to tell you, man. But you wanted to, like, pretend like you know. See, the Bible prophecy is that the strong delusion would deceive even the very elect. Guess what's going on right now? The very elect are being deceived. Biblical prophecy is being fulfilled. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, strong delusion, is making it so people don't care about me. The mystery of iniquity is being revealed. I am the one revealing it. I am the one doing the work. I am the one in the collective tarot readings. I am the world teacher. I am the one in the chosen one messages. I am all this stuff. I know who I am, dude. And it doesn't matter if you like it or not. None of you. Doesn't matter what race, doesn't matter what belief system. None of it matters, dude. So God's just going to make another way if you guys aren't going to, like, be decent humans and actually try to interact with me and actually ask me who I am and what is going on. You want to pretend like you know me before actually trying to actually talk to me, you hypocrite? Just watch what God does. All I can do is try to warn you guys. I've been warning everybody. YouTube's covered it up, dude. You need to demand that YouTube uncensor my channel. Terminated channel. They terminated for me defending myself against a bunch of sexually abusive freaks tormenting me in the comments of my videos that they're censoring. Unlike you guys, see, the way it works is like the more that you work for the devil, apparently the more views and subscribers you get on YouTube. Apparently. Prove me wrong. Give me some views. Give me some subscribers, right? Oh, no. Don't pay any attention to him. He's telling the truth. It's too harsh. Nobody wants to hear it. Yeah, but it's the realest, rawest truth around, you nasty freaks. You want the real stuff, or you want some diluted stuff that's from somebody else trying to regurgitate it? You know how this stuff works. See, there's a telepathic connection here going on. And I'm not pleased with how I'm being treated, and God's not pleased with how I'm being treated, and everybody's being delusional, not seeing what I'm saying. Hello? Why is Mark Fusion the only one in the world that can actually see, like, who I am? Like, I'm like this person that, like, should be investigated. Why? You know, all this stuff about sin, right? Well, yeah, I'm a sinner too, right? Everybody basically is. And, I've received divine assistance from the strangest places at the strangest times. He's been more helpful to me than like 99% of people on YouTube. There's a couple people that have probably been really helpful to me in some way. I don't know. Tarot readers, a couple of them have helped save my life. One of them gets their channel censored too. YouTube won't let them have more than 800 subscribers on their channel. That woman helped save my life. She revealed to me who I was, who I am. Helped save my soul back in February of 2023, you nasty evil freaks. And of course you punish her, right? You don't let her get views on her videos. You don't let her get subscribers. It's the criminal enterprise punishing her. I'm not even going to say her name, but I'm sure she knows who she is because I've mentioned it to her. If she watches me, I told her it helped save my soul. It brought me back to the truth. Why I am who I am today. Her and Intuitive Goddess 333. Incredibly important readers. I've only been able to communicate with one of them because only one of them has been punished. The other one's getting hundreds of thousands, millions of views, over 100,000 subscribers, telling my story. Other people can relate to it somehow. I mean, God's got a plan for these ladies, using them for something, but a lot of them are like sensationalists. Whenever Intuitive Goddess 333 or Angel Therapy 333 Bella Latoya starts talking about sexual stuff and getting into it, I have to tune out, man. And of course, she's going to be rewarded for that, for promoting that kind of immorality, perversion, and whatnot. The other one, I'm not going to even mention, I should, but it's almost like I'd rather not. She deserves a lot more attention. She deserves more attention than most people on YouTube because of what she's done and what kind of reading she has. People that should be appreciated aren't appreciated, and people that shouldn't be so appreciated are appreciated way too much. And that's the bottom line. And it's all going to change when this criminal enterprise comes down and all gets exposed for all the fakery that it is. And it's not just YouTube. Let's get real. It's all coming down. All I wanted was my little place on social media to be able to do what God wanted. And you freaks excluded me and treat me like I'm nobody. So guess what? Y'all gotta lose everything. And I gain everything still. And I still get to do what God wants me to do. He's just had me on standby waiting for you freaks to get out of the way. I haven't even gotten started yet. Oh yeah. I mean, I'm just like sitting, I'm like, dude, I got serious things I need to teach. You freaks need to get out of the way. Or God is going to force you out of the way. Just like 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 talks about. You don't get to be comfortable at my expense and at the expense of the truth. You don't get to promote lies to people like you're a truth speaker when I'm being silenced and I don't even get a chance to defend myself. If you speak against Ganja without me being able to say anything about it, God's going to punish you. You better believe it. You don't know my story. You don't know what God's done. So don't judge me before you know. God's going to reveal certain things through me of what he wants. And the evil nerds trying to control the narratives aren't going to be able to do it. They don't get to operate a criminal enterprise at my expense and at the expense of the truth. No. Your YouTube schemes are done. No more. Social media schemes, artificial intelligence schemes with all this done. Over. You should have listened. I'm done. I've been severely abused by YouTube while most people just look by like, well, whatever, who cares? He's white, who cares? Oh, he likes black people, who cares? Oh, he looks like he's Jewish, who cares? Oh, he doesn't look like he belongs with any racial group, who cares? Oh, he hasn't been accepted and have connections with people because of whatever, who cares about him, right? Oh, he's only got a small channel and only has a few views on his videos. Who cares about him, right? Oh, he's poor and homeless, living in his car and struggling, being terrorized. Yelling and screaming about being abused. Nobody's doing anything. Who cares about him, right? I mean, he could be, this amazing holy man that everybody should be treating right, but nobody's treating right because there's this delusion going on that's paranormal, and it's biblical prophecy being fulfilled, and it's because of what's being done to me and everything that's coming out in the tarot readings. You know, but who cares? I mean, like, just treat him like he's worthless. He's nobody. He keeps saying, the truth is this and that, and like, no, just don't listen to him. He's worthless. Nobody cares. That's just no. See, we're not gonna do that, you ignorant freaks. Guess what? Until you investigate the truth. Yeah. Yep. You're ignorant. Do you want to be in everlasting ignorance? Or do you want to know the truth? That's what it comes down to, man. Are you going to be honest with yourself about who I am and what's going on? Or are you going to be an ignorant person and just whatever? Like I said, man, like Mark Fusion out of everybody, I'm like, wow. It gives me a lot of hope. Not so much for the people that I'm trying to reach out to, but for like other people that I'm supposed to be reaching out to. And it's like, oh wow, God's making another way. Divine intervention is happening. You nerds don't want to get out of the way. Guess what? God's going to make another way, and he's going to make you get out of the way. Faith can move mountains. Better believe that. Stop speaking against Ganja. If you say you believe in Jesus Christ, you haven't listened to my story, and you speak against Ganja, you are extremely foolish.